watch videos like 6 hours a day. And I tell people all the time to this day, YouTube University. YouTube University, that's how I learned about cell phones. Literally, I would come home and just sit there and watch videos. I knew about the Samsung Z Fold a while back, and this is when I was a Android person. I was rocking a Note 8 or something like that. One of them. I had the Galaxy Watch with the curved display. Then I upgraded to the Galaxy Watch Classic 3 with the rotating bezel. I think that was when they first came out with the rotating bezel, which was fire. But that curved display was even more fire. But and I just knew that I'm gonna get into the cell phone business. And at the time, I think when I was trying to apply for Verizon, they you needed a college degree, which was crazy to me. So I believe it was maybe 2000, because we went out to Florida 2016, 17, 2016, I got my first cell phone break. I worked for a small company, Blue Wireless, so I got my foot in the door, and that's all I needed. And, and it was still a struggle, because it was a small company, only worked in Elmira, some in PA, but I did it, and when I was telling people I was moving upstate New York, they was like, yo, be careful because they be killing people and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not going up to no town or nowhere trying to become a criminal. I don't understand that. When you move somewhere, you try to do things differently from where you move from that was hindering you to become successful. And there's nothing wrong with moving into another environment to try to do better. So I did. And to this day, people that know me, that associate with me, they only know me because I work with them or I went to school with them. Excuse me. Like when I first got up here, they used to have house parties. And I'm like, man, house party? Who in the heck does house parties still? I was like, but I was lost when I came up here. 09, child support took my license, which I felt as though I should have switched, but, so I was, and it's like you up in this small town and you could walk to your destination before the bus come. Yeah, it was crazy, but I did it, and, after a while, I got my GED. I went to college, and I'm still thinking about going back to school because you want to educate yourself and train your mind. But, I did it in a town where most people that live up here say it's the town. And I just say it's really not the town. It's just you as a person. Excuse me. Because people tend to want to blame and don't want to hold themselves accountable. So I just wanted to give y'all a little brief, where I come from, my struggles, and to let you know that you can still become successful. It's never too late. It's just you have to put the work in. And, I feel like everything is always connected to God. I just feel like that's just me as a person. It's my opinion, it matters to me, but might not to be up to others. But, so I tell people if you're trying to do better, you got to separate yourself, because people tend to think that they're going to still be dibbling, dabbling in the same nonsense and still do better. I don't know who's really doing that, but and so with that being said, man, I just know that it's not, where I'm at right now, I know that I can go further. It's just certain things that I have to kick to the side, habits, get more closer to God, because they say seek him first, and then he'll give you the things above or the things that your heart desire.